good morning, everybody. Courtney, we made it. We're here at Old Fort Niagara on a beautiful Friday getting ready for Labor Day.
It is beautiful out here, and there is so much history. You see, Old Fort Niagara spans more than 300 years ago.
It's amazing.
With so much happening here, and we're going to tell you all about it, especially this weekend.
Because it really attracts thousands of people from all over the world who want to come and be a part of the reenactment, to be a kind of a part of living history.
That's right. You're walking in the footsteps of history this weekend. And Linda, as we've been waiting here for the show to start, quite a few tour buses have made their way in.
I'm telling you, this is a busy place. And you know, they have a wonderful day. If we have a look at the 7 first alert forecast real fast, you'll notice that it's a perfect day to be here at Old Fort Niagara. For today, a gorgeous sunny day with a high of 74. Saturday, 72. And as we're starting to get into that Labor Day weekend, we might see some rain on Sunday, a high of 71. And then back up to Monday for the holiday of 75, partly sunny. Next chance of rain after that would be Tuesday, with, again, a chance of a shower, but the high of 80. So Courtney and I are really with some wonderful people here this morning. They really put the character and the history into Old Fort Niagara. Bob Emerson is with me. He is the executive director. And Bob, you've brought some folks here who actually work as interpreters, but boy, they're looking pretty authentic this morning.
That's right. They're uniformed as the 1st United States Artillery, which garrisoned Fort Niagara during the War of 1812.
Now, we have 3 gentlemen who are wearing blue, and Courtney, you're with the gentleman at the end who's wearing red. Maybe he can tell us why.
That's right. And Linda, I have to comment, we are wearing the perfect colors this morning to fit in. Hello, gentlemen. Talk to me about your role.
So today I'm representing a drummer in the artillery, and so as you can see, the 2 of us are wearing reverse colors. So as a musician, as your communication device, I need to be very distinctive. And so when you have 100 guys in blue and 2 guys in red, it's very easy to tell who your drummers are.
I see. Now, do you mind playing some tunes for us?
Sure.
This morning, as we move along here, and would you like to tell us about what you do here as an interpreter?
Yeah, so my role here is as the assistant and manager here, basically running these guys, making sure that all of our stuff is kind of on point, and make sure that our history is really coming alive during our interpretation. So making sure that we're all good with our muskets, but also shooting cannons. And
you're also going to have quite a few interpretations here this weekend. What is it like for you reenacting times that happened so many years ago?
It's a lot of fun, and there's a little pressure to do it correctly, but we like doing it.
That's right, that's right. And you're looking fantastic here. Now, I met up with you quite a few days ago, so we're going to give you an inside look at what this guy does from day to day here at Old Fort Niagara. Can you give us an inside scoop of what we're going to see later?
Later today, you might be able to see some more demonstrations. We'll have some music demos. And then if you want, we have a tour of a casemate, which is basically a Civil War era structure that goes underground.
Ooh,
fantastic.
Sounds good, Linda.
And you know, as we're looking at their uniforms, Bob, they are wool. I mean, they wear as authentic a uniform as possible.
Right. The coatees are wool. The small clothes, the waistcoat, the trousers, are made from linen, which is a little cooler. But
looks like leather caps too.
Well, some are leather, yes. During that time period in the American Army, they also used felt shakos.
Felt. Tell us a little bit about when the reenactment starts for people here in Western New York who would like to come up and enjoy.
Well, it'll be Saturday and Sunday. Activities going on from 9 o'clock until around 5. On Saturday night, we have a night battle at 7. You have to be in here by 7. So that recreates the British 1813 assault on the fort. So that's really a highlight to come and see the night battle.
You have the people who will be coming for the encampment, and they'll actually be here staying overnight in their tents.
Right. They'll be moving in this evening and staying here until Sunday afternoon after the event closes.
And again, they try to stay as realistic as possible, so it's really wonderful living history to see how they do this.
Right, and you know, we have, I think, you know, what captures everyone's attention are the battle reenactments, but there's a lot more going on. There's a Regency era dance, there are artillery demonstrations, and just living history. What was it like to live back in the era of the War of 1812?
And I see, Bob, that we have a span of generations of men who like to come and do this.
Right. We have some actual military-age people doing this, and you know, we have some older folks as well. So it's really an activity that all ages can enjoy.
And you were telling me that when you invite different units, they come from really all over the world. They get to know each other. They make sure that their uniforms are spot on. And then they come as a group, and you have different groups who will come. and be both parts of the war.
Right. Some portray British soldiers, some portray American soldiers. We have Native Americans that are involved. So it gives you a real diverse look at who was involved in the War of 1812.
Yeah, we also want to remind everybody the oldest American flag is here in the museum. And very quickly, people can come and see that too.
It's the oldest U.S. flag in western New York, probably made about 1809. It's older than the Star-Spangled Banner, but it's very similar in construction because obviously it's the 15-star, 15-stripe pattern that was in use during the War of 1812.
Fantastic. All right, Bob, we're going to check with our gentleman a little bit later, and in just a few minutes, Courtney's going to be heading up to the lighthouse, and we've got a lot to do. So stay with us as we are live from Youngstown and at Old Fort Niagara.